Okay, I want to make some broccoli soup, and I need some broth. So I want to make a pot of homemade broth. These are just vegetable scraps. I'm going to add some water and some different spices, and I'll show you when it's done. Okay, I'm making a homemade broccoli soup. In here, you're supposed to saute 1 onion, 1 celery stalk. I still haven't figured out if that's the whole stalk or just one. But either way, I had none, so I had to pick some good pieces out of my vegetable broth, just the onions and the celery. Once the onion and the celery are a little bit soft, you then add 3 cups of chicken broth. But I didn't have chicken broth, I made vegetable broth. And you put 8 cups of broccoli, little pieces of broccoli, and you let that simmer for 10 minutes. So this has been on for about 10 minutes now. I'm going to take this off, and in a saucepan I'm going to melt 3 tablespoons of butter. Then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 cups of milk, and salt and pepper to taste. And I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all finished. Okay, this is what it's supposed to look like. I had forgot to add my 3 cups of broth. So I'm going to let that simmer just a couple minutes, not 10 minutes, because it's simmered in the butter and the juices. And then once this is all done, I'm going to put it in a blender and just blend it all up. And then I'll add the butter, the flour, the milk, and salt and pepper. I'll add that separately into the blender and then blend it all up, and the soup will be ready. Okay, once you add your butter and flour, your butter and flour is gonna be chunky like this. You add your 2 cups of milk and just whisk it, and then you stir it until it gets thick, and then you add it into the broth and broccoli mixture. I'm going to blend this up, and then I'll add this, and I'll show you the final product. Here I added some salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder, because we love garlic, so. You can see it's starting to thicken up already. It'll be ready for the blender soon. Be careful because it's very hot. Maybe if I left the top off. No, bad idea. Now you can see how thick it is. Now it's time to add it to here. Now you can see how thick it is. Now it's time to add it to here. Okay, this is what it looks like. Now, if you wanted, you could add little pieces of broccoli that aren't blended up, depending on how chunky you like your soup. I'm going to give it the taste test and see. Very good. I would add a little more salt to mine. But other than that, it's perfect. Now I'm going to freeze the rest of this, and I'll have some broccoli soup whenever I want it. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you try this recipe, let me know how it turns out for you.